motivated about making sure our president is re-elected again in November. We need to make sure of it. There are folks who are saying that we don't need to spend any money in New Jersey, we don't need to organize New Jersey, but they're wrong. They're absolutely wrong. As you can see, this is a tough fight. And we need to get out and get everybody we know involved in this election in November. Everybody we know. This is about who we are. It's about working people. And if you can see the mosaic of people out here today, African Americans, Latinos, white, Asian, Portuguese, African, Caribbean.
That we ain't going back. We're going forward. We can't go back because after a terrible recession that was close to a depression, we've had 30 months of private sector job growth. We ain't going back. We're going forward.
In the last 4 years, we've seen them work really, really hard to undo the damage that the Republican parties did for so long.
And I speak my mind when I gotta speak.
Ago, we did something historic. We voted for a president who's put in place policies, who's made it possible for our kids to go to college, for our neighborhoods to do important things. And so with your help, with your support, knocking on every single door that we can, we're going to
given to this country and recognizes that seniors must be taken care of. He recognizes that immigrants must be part of the conversation because we are part of the solution in this country, and he has made demonstrative change. And he has always recognized the 100%.
Have, let's say, 47% of America I'm not even going to pay attention to? Who's the 47%? We are. It's people who do some of the toughest jobs in our state, some of the dirtiest jobs in our state, but they do it with pride and dignity, and they sustain their families, and they work hard to realize their hopes and dreams and aspirations. They just don't make the type of money to pay the taxes that Mitt Romney should be paying.
We have a president who, when Detroit was going bankrupt, Detroit, the manufacturing engine of our country, workers, everyday workers, he says, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna find a way. I don't care what it takes. I'm gonna make sure we get people back to work. What did Mitt Romney say? Let Detroit go.
It is Willard. And for those of you who know the movie about Willard the Rat, you need to keep that in mind. Willard the Rat is a Republican. And Willard the Rat, the Republican, has nothing to do for you. Us 47% don't mean anything to Willard the Rat. There's only one man that we can count on who'll stand up for my body and my choices.
You ain't sure. I think this thing is a little soft. Let me give you some Panther history. The right to vote that we have to defend with our lives on November 6th didn't just come non-violently. There were some Panthers who crept into the Deep South in the days of states' rights. That's what Romney talking about. He's talking about states' rights. In the days of states' rights, I was born in states' rights. Crept into the South under the leadership of Kwame Ture, then known as Stokely Carmichael, and put together an organization called the Lowndes County Freedom Organization, whose symbol was the Black Panther, and who picked up the doctrine of Malcolm X, the ballot on the ballot.
Listen. One world, one life, one girl, then one wife, one chance, one heart, one dance, one spark, one need, one yes, one ring, one flesh, one vision, one look, one sound, one hook. one stage, one mic, one crowd, one life, one block, one car, one shot, one scar, one battle, one fight, one day, one night. Will you be the O-N-E he choose? One game, one sport, one name, one thought, one book, one God, one spirit, son died, one truth, one faith, one trip, one ride, one choice, one test, one stage, one left, one heaven, one hell, one prayer, one yell, one time, one source, one Lord, one cross, one body, one soul, one mission, one goal. Will you be the O-N-E he used? One Adam, one Eve, one fruit, one tree, one fall, one blame, one judge, one king, one woman, one man, one purpose, one plan, one dream, one wish, 5 loaves, one fish, 2, one song, one verse, one gift, one curse, one me, one you, a microphone check, one tool, one religion, one church, one decision, one earth, one heaven, one sin. A lot of people lose, we win. One healed, one free. Philippians 4:1-3. One family, one place.
Raise that sign up, young man. We've got your back, Barack Obama. We've got your back. Because he needs us every day. Every single day. Barack Obama needs us to have his back. So if you are not registered, go over there and register to vote. If you are registered, find your ballot, go vote absentee. Plan your plans for election day. Call a friend. There are hundreds of people here. Each of you calls 10 people, that's thousands of people. We need to get out. We need to make the change continue. Barack Obama did it in 08, but he didn't do it for himself. He did it for every single person here. He did it because he said, we are the change.
Louder, y'all! I wanna make sure I'm right, girl. So we can go out and what? We go out and vote. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Shout. The only pimp I know is how to pimp the system. Time to eat food, I lay up in the kitchen, mixing, cooking up something for you to listen. Higher elevation for my people on a mission. Just ride with me, fall back and catch a vision of a world where we add no subtract, no division. No brothers left in prison or sisters with addiction. No need for police, we formed a coalition. We taught our daughters math and our sons to build bridges. Collected all our families and raised them out the ditches. We all value self cause we all had riches. Is it a dream? Cause it seems time switches. Say it isn't so, it's so real when I flow. If you ask me if I'm hip-hop, answer how I know. If the mind can see it, it can be achieved. I know it like I know it, it's not hard to believe. I said if the mind can see it, it can be achieved. I know it like I know it.
We unstoppable! We unstoppable!
You can tell me we can make it, you can say it wasn't free. It wasn't there when he touched me, you know.
What I feel.
You running hard, you love the streets, you stacking cake and moving bricks. Bring that clock up on the wall and try to sell you no tick. I'm epileptic, season dream shot in me, no in between. Watch me bust up out these scenes. They can't hold me, they just leave. Tell me about my situation, never no more condemnation. I was patient, now I'm shaking your foundation. Who that be? Who I was? No more living just because in your way. Put my trust. Now I'm resting in this love. Maybe you should get to know him, then you have a holy bonus. What you see is what you notice.
We can't let them take our focus. They rather see me fall. Stuck on the floor. Now get back up. That's what they prefer. But we unstoppable. We unstoppable.
Excuses not to grow with inflation. So I continue the molestation by manipulating applications supported by false documentation, cause welfare reviews and section dates seem to rape my soul, revealing to me how tightly I'm controlled. Academic, born academic, turned hood rat called revolutionist, keeps me on the limits, carrying with me anger, sadness, and pain. And as my brain continues to strain,
yes we can, yes we can.
It was sung by immigrants. I think
Jersey Shore's pioneers who push westward against unforgiving wilderness. Yes, we can. It was the call of workers organized, women who reached for the ballots. A president who chose